guys, what's going on? Pat here. So this video is going to be about what not to say to your pregnant wife. There may be times where you're thinking, oh, I'm just going to bust her chops. Don't do it. So I'm going to go over 10 things not to say to your pregnant wife unless you want to end up in the hospital. Don't be like me and say stupid things and run your mouth thinking it's funny. Don't do it. So hang on and hope you enjoy. Number 1, never, ever, 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 ever say that she looks tired. She's going to be exhausted. She's going to be grumpy. She's going to be miserable. She's going to be just exhausted. So obviously she's going to be tired. Don't say you look tired because it's going to make her cry. Everything's going to go to the... She may just break down and you're going to have to apologize. And it's don't bust her chops. She's exhausted. So that's a simple one, basic. Don't just make fun of her. Just don't say anything. Just ask her how you can support her. So that's a basic one. That's a good one. Yeah, so this one got me in quite a bit of trouble. I told my wife to calm down. Never in the history of our marriage has calm down worked for me. Never in the history of her pregnancy will it ever work, or your wife's pregnancy will it work. Unless you have a wife that is mellow and calm to begin with. My wife has a little bit of temper to her, so if you get her fired up or say something wrong, prepare to have it come right back to you. So never say calm down, because she is going through a lot right now and it's just all up in the air. So she's going to be crying. She's going to be anxious. She's going to be stressed. Just calm her down by being pleasant to her, changing the topic. What can I get for you? How can I help? Or even just walking away and saying, I'll give you some space. But don't ever say, hey, calm down. Don't do it, because it is a brutal, brutal situation. You can tell I'm laughing because I said it a few times and I'm still being laughed at this point, like when my wife says some stuff. She goes, remember you said calm down when I was pregnant? How'd that work for you? So don't do what I just said. Don't say calm down. This one is brutal. Don't ever say you're just being hormonal. You're only acting like this because of all the extra hormones going through your body. She's going to be an absolute nightmare at times. You just have to take it and say, oh, honey, you're just upset right now. Let's cool down, or diffuse the situation. Don't take the bait of whatever she says, and don't say, you're being hormonal, just chill. You will be in a miserable fight, and it's not going to be a quick one that you can resolve. So don't ever mention hormones, pregnancy is making you act like this. Just go with it. It's part of the jokes around that every guy has to deal with it when their wife is pregnant. So just hang on, and don't say hormones or pregnancy is causing you to have mood swings. Next, we have weight. Don't mention any weight. Don't say, well, Jim's wife only gained 10 pounds. It looks like you gained maybe a few more pounds than that. Don't even touch the topic of weight. She's going to gain weight. She may not gain as much weight as someone else. She may gain more weight than someone else's wife. Who cares? What matters is a healthy baby in the end. Just getting through the pregnancy. It's going to be a miserable time for everyone. Don't mention weight. She's already self-conscious. She already feels like miserable. Don't mention weight. Stay out of the hospital. So this one will put you in the hospital for sure if you actually say this. Don't come home or don't make a comment, say, hey, how come the chores or things around the house aren't done like they normally were? I made the comment one time, I was like, hey, have you seen my black shirt? I thought you were going to do the laundry this morning. Utter meltdown. I was in the doghouse for a week. She didn't do the laundry. She would purposely set it aside because of my one comment. So I was doing my own laundry for a week. I was in the doghouse, so chip in where you can. Don't mention, hey, is dinner done? Or I don't like this dinner. Or why don't you vacuum more? Or don't mention anything about chores. She's exhausted. She doesn't want to think about keeping up the house or the family or the different chores around. So just do what you can. Just don't mention chores, please. Or you can and just don't say I never warned you. So this one may be self-explanatory, but don't mention clothing. Don't say, hey, where'd your other clothes go? You're kind of wearing the same couple outfits. Nothing's going to fit right. So she's going to kind of go back and forth and try different outfits and just loose clothes. And she's going to put a lot of the trendier stuff or the stuff she used to wear all the time. She's going to put that in the closet and get rid of it or hold on to it. So don't mention it. She's self-conscious as is. So just support her and say, hey, do you need more clothes or what can we do or how are you feeling? Always ask how she's feeling and how you can help. Don't make comments or just observations because she's obviously aware. Another one I said was, I slept like crap last night. Man, you were tossing and turning. I had trouble sleeping. She was instantly furious because obviously she couldn't sleep. So, God forbid, I couldn't sleep. So she had no problem telling me that she didn't care that I didn't sleep. Started a whole argument. Don't say anything about how poorly you're sleeping because I'll guarantee you she's sleeping a lot worse. This goes along with the sleep one that I mentioned prior. Don't say how stressed you are or anxious you are because your wife is going through way more and she's going to be more stressed than you are. So just don't mention stress at work or anything like that. Just don't say, oh my God, I have a lot going on in my mind. She has that. She has your problems, the baby's problems, her problems, the house's problems. She's worried about everything. So whatever your stresses are, whatever you're anxious about, you could talk to her if she's out talking about how she's stressed and then say, oh my God, yeah, I'm also stressed a little bit. But don't make it about you. Make it about her and how you can help. Everything, as you can see, is a common theme. Make it how you can help her because that was the key to get through it and have a harmonious pregnancy. So you're going to talk about names with your wife and different things and never mention or don't say, I hate that name because maybe that's a name that she loved and you basically just took that name and shot it down and now she thinks that you're just heartless. So you just got to remember she's going through a lot right now. She's got a lot of things going on. She's growing a human. She's got emotions raised. So every little chance of her thinking that you're picking on her or you don't care about her feelings is going to make her cry, think terrible, think that you think bad things, and just say, "Oh, why do you like that name?" or "What do you like?" Ask, just work together and walk on eggshells. Don't be blunt and say, "Hate that name. That's terrible." Just say, "Oh, it's on the list, and maybe we'll go through something else." But ultimately, because she's carrying the baby, most of the women in this world kind of get to pick and have the ultimate say. So I got outruled quite a bit, overruled many times. I wanted like different types of names, and she wanted completely opposite names. So we eventually said, okay, let's come to the table with top 3 or 4 of each names, and then kind of have a little powwow. But never say I hate that name or oh that's a stupid name, because then she'll think that you're calling her stupid. So don't say I hate that name. Just be respectful of what she comes to the table with. So you're going to create a nursery most likely, or put the baby in their room. A lot of people do themes and color schemes and whatnot, and a lot of women want your opinion. They'll say, hey babe, what do you think about a jungle theme or a nursery that is themed like a zoo or whatever the heck you're going with. Don't say, whatever you want. It's basically telling her you don't care and it's on you, I don't care, just do it. Because she's asking you because she wants to feel like she's nesting and building a home, and she wants input from you because she cares about you. So just be open. Say, oh, what do you like? What are your top options? Let her list out a few things and go from there. Say, oh, I like that one, maybe the best of her choices. That way you're not just shooting hers down. Or if you have one that you're really interested in, say, well, I like this. What do you think, hon? Bring it to her in a different way, but never just shoot her ideas down and say, that's crap, or I don't care. So be respectful of her choices, and then work through a common goal, a common solution. So hopefully you made it. Those are the things I don't recommend you ever say to your pregnant wife. Or you can, up to you. But don't say I never warned you guys. So hope you enjoyed the video, and till next time, bye-bye.